Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Vindeco Jewelry, and today I'm going to show you some of my most recent jewelry haul. Again, I bought it online from one of my favorite sellers. I absolutely love her. It's the same person, if you've seen any of my other videos, that I bought my last $14 bags from. Actually, I think they were $7.50 each, and I bought two of them. At any rate, I really love the stuff she sells, and it's a good mix of vintage and modern. The first one here is a really pretty gold bangle bracelet. It's not actually a true bangle because it's hinged, but it has this really interesting clasp right there that's really pretty. And let's see here if I can open it up. There we go. So I think it's gorgeous. And it looks like it has a tag on it. It says Monet. There you go. I don't know if you can see that, but the tag says Monet. So that one is a nice one. And I like it a lot. She loves to show appreciation for her customers. So she sent me these really pretty earrings as a free gift. And a lot of the sellers are doing it now where they give free gifts for every purchase. I do it. I just feel like it's a nice way of showing people that you appreciate their business and want them to come back. So I really like those. Then I have, looks like a flower brooch with some small pearls in it. Really good detail on that. Has a little bit of aging to it, and it says on the back, patent pending, or patent number. It does have a patent number, and it says Judy Lee. I've heard that name before, but I need to do more research on it because I'm not quite sure who Judy Lee is, and I'll find out. These look like just plastic earrings. I don't think they don't look like Bakelite. The backing is not too vintage looking, but they're really cute little earrings. Some people love those. They're ivory colored. Oops. And a stretchy bracelet. Looks kind of like a smoky quartz color. And it has some nice facets on it, so it makes it really nice and shiny. Whoa! I have never seen a clasp that size. That's really cool. It's a really heavy bracelet. Silver tone. Has this tassel right there. And lots of detail on this one. Does it have a maker name on it? It does not, and I don't see any stamps on it. I don't think it could be sterling silver, but I don't think so, just because I don't see it marked anywhere, and it's not old enough that it would be pre-marking, so I don't think so, but that's pretty cool. I like that clasp on that. And some pretty earrings, pierced earrings, no name on those, but they're fairly lightweight, and I like those. I would wear them for sure. And then another pair of earrings. They look like they may have been kind of a gold, like a gold filled. They might be sterling silver underneath it. So I'm going to have to test those. I don't see any marks on it, but you can see where it's been worn through to show a different color, so I might test those and see. This is a silver tone necklace. It's a really long necklace. They look almost like dyed shell beads, and it has a lobster clasp, just like that. There's a little hang tag on it. Let's see if it says anything. And it says Esmor. Esmor? E-S-M looks like an O-R. Esmor. Huh. That's a new one. If anyone knows about that, you can definitely comment in the comment section under the video and let me know. Otherwise, I'll be researching that one to find out what is going on with it. And then, ooh, this looks cool. And it's tangled. Wowzers! Love! Let's see here. I'm getting a little bit of like an Art Deco vibe to it, but has some pretty colors. It has, this is kind of like a pink quartz looking bead. These little stones, I don't think they're opal, but they are made to look like opal. There's a black stone. If I pop this thing up one more time, I swear. Different faux pearls and black rectangular stones there. This is kind of a copper color chain and clasp. It's not really gold tone. Well, maybe bronze. I would say more bronze, but how pretty is that? Definitely, I would wear it. Let me see here. What does it say? Plunder. Plunder is the name on that. I think this is probably one of those companies that does the jewelry parties, if I'm not making that up, which I could possibly be, but a cute little butterfly necklace, and there's a stone in there. Ooh, what is that? I think it almost has like a faint kind of not amethyst, what am I thinking? Aquamarine color to it. It doesn't look like it's just regular rhinestone, but it's just a filigree butterfly, and I don't see any marks on it, but gold tone, very cute and sweet. This is interesting. Beaded. It has kind of like a stretchiness to it. It has this pendant here, or series of it's glass beads here, and some of these look glass too. Actually, all of the beads might be glass on this one. Really pretty. And then this kind of matte gold tone dangle there. That's really cool. And then I'll pull them all at the same time. I have some bangles, an itty bitty little silver tone bangle, little gold tone bangle, and then this one right here is actually pretty cool. It's a silver tone with a braided appearance to it. I don't think it's the most well made because it has that little solder mark on it, but it's still pretty. You know, somebody could definitely wear that. This is an interesting necklace. It's like a silver tone, but it's not like your typical silver. I wouldn't know what to call it. If anybody knows what this type of silver is called, tell me. It's don't know what to say, what to call it, but it's definitely unique. It's a multi-strand necklace with some different types of chains, 2 different types of chains. There's a dangle tag, and it looks like it's Sarah Coventry. Yeah, Sarah Coventry. Can't get it to focus, but that one's cool. What an interesting color combination. I would never think to put those 2 colors together, but I don't know why, it just kind of works. These are really pretty earrings. They have this kind of center green stone and sort of cognac colored dangly pear-shaped stones. And they're adorable. I really like those. Oh, it says on the back LC. And LC is probably going to be, what is her name? Lauren Conrad. She has some really cool jewelry. This is a stretchy bracelet, and I think these are plastic beads made to look like stone. There's some kind of beige colored ones and then the light blue. So. Some pierced earrings. That's like a chalky kind of green color. And gold tone, no marks on those. They feel kind of cheaply made. Earring, let's see if I can find a match for that later. And just a stretchy plastic beaded bracelet with the, I think that's a religious fish that has something to do with not the Catholic Church, but Christianity, I think. I mean, I'm not sure because I'm Jewish, but somebody help me out there. All right. Oh, this is pretty. These are, oh, I see Sarah Coventry on the back. These are kind of like a salmon colored, maybe glass, not stone, but we'll call it a feature. And it has this kind of feathered look to it. It's supposed to be leaves, but that's really pretty. There's a little bit of wear throughout it, but I still think people will appreciate that. Ooh, oh, how pretty. Wow. Do you see that? It's a set of earrings. Let's go like this. Yeah, it's a set of earrings, and I would love to know if those are a real sapphire. Because it would, if they were a real sapphire, it would probably be like white sapphire, and then I'm blanking on the different names right now. My gemstone knowledge is definitely out of practice. On the back, it looks like there's a little like stamp on it that looks like a duck. Crud. Can anybody see that? It looks like a duck. And I'm not sure what that means, so I'm going to have to get good old Google on that. But those are really cool. Gold tone and possible sapphire. And these are cute little knots, enamel, kind of eggshell colored enamel with gold tone pierced earrings. Little studs. Cute little vintage look to them. Ah. Why can I never flip it the way it's supposed to go? I swear. That is just a little gold tone medallion. It says K on it. That's cute. If you know anybody with a K name, I think that, yeah, that's a K, not an H. And it's adjustable with a lobster clasp. Believe it or not, it has a hang tag on it. What does that say? Elsie. That's another Lord & Conrad. Popular stuff. Ooh. This is kind of a gold tone. You know, I think this might be vintage. It's very, some of the features on it have a vintage look to them. What's the clasp look like? It has a lobster clasp. Not sure. Maybe it's not vintage. It could just be modern. I can't. Now that I look at it more, I think it is modern. But it's really pretty. Has a few different blue tones on it. Kind of a chalky blue, a little darker one. This one's a little smoky. Very shiny, nice faceted beads. It's a long necklace. I could see somebody wearing this to work. It is very cute. This is now this is vintage. Definitely needs to be cleaned up a bit, but you have some gold spacers, a sort of plasticky, I don't think it's Bakelite. I'll have to do one of the tests you can do to decide if it's Bakelite or not. The clasp doesn't seem necessarily old enough to lend itself to that, but I'm still learning, so I really have no idea until I research these things further. But this reminds me of one that my grandma used to wear. My grandmother was from Germany, and she used to have these long, beautiful necklaces that were a little bit different than just your pearl strand, but they have the same kind of idea behind them. And that one reminds me of one that she used to wear. So I like that one. And speaking of which, I think she probably had one almost exactly like this one. These are plastic. You can hear plastic beads, white. This one is not actually vintage. I can see the seams on the edge of the beads and needs to be cleaned up a bit. Well, it has a tag on it. And that one is also Sarah Coventry. Sarah Coventry, lots of pieces by Sarah Coventry in this one, and Sarah Coventry makes some really cool pieces. This one is a long necklace. I suppose you could, no, it's probably not long enough. You could double it up and wear it almost like a choker length, so it's versatile. What is this? This one, why do I feel like it has a Coro vibe? I don't see any stamps on it. No signature. So it's unsigned. Oh! Wait a minute. It says S, as in Sam, SC. SC. That could stand for Sarah Coventry. It might be a vintage Sarah Coventry, like very vintage, because the company's been around for a long time. And this one has some definite wear on it. Needs to be cleaned up and looks a little bit older in the way it's made. So I think that's probably what that is right there. The SC. Focus. Can't get it to focus. But that's probably what that's going to be, which is pretty cool because I've found lots of Sarah Coventry. I just haven't found any of the really old pieces yet. But I like that. This one's cute. This one will definitely be good for the holiday season next year. I'll probably go ahead and list it in Poshmark anyway, but it's a silver tone brooch with 3 penguins on it, and 2 of them have their Santa hats. You can hear my daughter just walked in the door from school. It looks like there's some sparkle on there too, and it has this nice pretty enamel. It's in pretty good shape too, so that's really cool. I think somebody will snatch that up really quickly. This is it's definitely not crystal. These are plastic, but they have a really cool appearance to them. And the spacers are little rings with rhinestones. It has this cool kind of barrel clasp that is a silver tone. So that is pretty cool. Oh, let me fix that. And let's see. Well, I'll have to do that later. I don't want to waste all the time doing that. Wow. What a find. Look at that. These are the, I have never been able to pronounce the word Shinosuri. Anybody, if you could please tell me how to phonetically pronounce that, please do. I'm going to actually Google how to pronounce that. But these, as opposed to the ones, there's a lot of fakes out there, but this one actually looks like it has the inlay that makes it an actual authentic piece. So I'll have to take a look and see, number one, how to pronounce that word, but I could sell these as a set, the blue and the green one, because they're very pretty. Is this a bracelet? No. It is earrings. They're very lightweight, gold tone, kind of circular, attached little discs, and that's pretty cool. I like lightweight earrings because they hurt my ears if they're heavy and I end up taking them off. I've got 2 silver tone clip-on earrings, Aurora Borealis stones. Everybody that watches my videos knows that's my favorite. And that's a pretty set. Love those. Moving right along. I've got just a gold tone, looks like a Figaro style chain. No marks on that. And another chain. This one has a box clasp. It's a herringbone. Pretty substantially made. Don't see any marks on it. I don't think it's real, but I'll test it. I've been wrong before. Another herringbone chain. This one has the same exact type of clasp. This is probably the same maker. I can see that there was an old goldish tone to the outside, so based on that, I'm thinking it was probably like gold plated, and it might be over some other type of metal. I don't know. Maybe it's sterling silver. I'll test it. I like, you can't go wrong testing things. What is this? This is super crazy. This one says Sarah Coventry. This is almost like it's made to look like a mystic topaz. It's a huge stone in the middle, but it's definitely not a mystic topaz. It looks like it's sitting on a steering wheel. The setting is crazy. It's a silver tone. I don't know if I already said that, but when you flip it over, do you see what I'm saying? It looks like a steering wheel. It's really lightweight, even though it looks bulky. So, how interesting. Such a big range of different things from Sarah Coventry. These are gold tone pierced earrings with kind of like a, it's not really opal, but it's sort of a cloudy looking pale kind of I guess regular rhinestones. I don't know. I don't know how to describe that, but there they are. And a very cute brooch. This is definitely vintage. Some of the enamel is going to have to be fixed on that, but I can do that pretty easily, and I think it's worth it with pieces like this. I don't see any marks on it, but I would say this is probably a 1970s brooch. It's definitely been worn a bunch. Silver tone. A little bit of wear to it. I'll see how it looks cleaned up. Silver tone chain. It has, it says Napier. Napier, and it looks almost like on the clasp there used to be some white paint that has worn off. Lobster clasp. Not sure if this is vintage or if it's just a modern piece that's been worn a lot. That box lettering on the Napier is new to me. I haven't seen that one before. All right. Darn it, this has quite a bit of wear on it, but it's a pretty bracelet. It's just kind of a large chain length silver tone, not actual silver because I can tell by the wear. Toggle closure bracelet. Let's see here. These are, well, they're attached, and I don't want to take the time to unscrew them right now, but well, you know what, I'm going to just because I want to see what they look like. Looks like they have all their stones. Oopsies, great. They have all their stones, and then I'm going to drop it and make it not have all of its stones. So that's the set of earrings, and you tell me. I think those stones are two different colors in the center. This one for sure is, oh, you know what? That one just needs to be cleaned. I can see that there's something that rubbed off on this side. So I'll clean these up, but I really like these. They're kind of unusual, and they have screw backs. I don't see any names on there, but I like those a lot. Now I have another pair of screwback earrings. These are just regular rhinestones, and they kind of almost look like flowers. Silver tone. Can't wait to clean some of these pieces up. They're going to be so pretty. Oops. Okay. This one is a silver tone necklace with this kind of braided appearance pendant. It has some rhinestones on it. Looks like all of the rhinestones are actually there. And it may have originally had something on the bottom here stamped, but it looks like it could be worn. And I can't see what that says. Maybe NWT? I wouldn't be surprised if it was an NWT piece because it looks very Avon-ish. That is a wooden pendant with some plastic beads, silver tone, lobster claw closure. Trying to pick up the pace because my daughter just got home and she's hungry, as they always are when they get home from school. And we don't have any snacks in the house, so it's an emergency. This necklace is a bronze looking metal. It has some really pretty kind of burnt orange, kind of cabochon looking stones and a burnt orange rhinestone in the middle. And it is adjustable. It's like a choker length, but you could definitely make it longer if you wanted to. Moving right along. This is screaming religious to me. The pendant looks like a woman kneeling, though. Maybe it's not religious. Woman kneeling with, what is that? A basket of apples or something like that? And it has that same chain look as the Sarah Coventry one from earlier, but I don't see any kind of stamp or mark on this one, so I'm not really quite sure what to make of that. If anybody has seen that before, please let me know, because I have no idea what it is. Ooh, look at these, they're adorable. Let me see if I can unscrew them so you can see them. So, these are screwback earrings, and if you can see, they are miniature cameos. Really cute. Really cute. Gold tone, rhinestone accents, and these are clip-ons. No name. But they have kind of a, they have like a sort of gypsy aesthetic to them. Looks like something you would see at the bottom of the ocean in a sunken pirate ship. But they're so pretty. I really like them, and they're lightweight too. Getting down to the very last ones, guys. These are just silver-toned pierced earrings with, I think they call that the open heart design. I'm not sure. I'm just making stuff up. I make stuff up all the time. These are two little flower earrings with turquoise-colored beads. They need to be cleaned up, and it looks like there was a center stone at one point that's not there. A locket with no pendant. Here we go. Looks like some of the metal has worn off. I'm not sure if there's anything. Yeah, there's nothing in there, but people love lockets. I'm not sure what to do with that one because it's a little bit worn. And this one is a silver tone multi-strand necklace. It says NRT. Alright. And it looks like there are not rhinestones on this. Oh, no, there are rhinestones on the other side. So it's really sparkly and really pretty, and it looks like all the rhinestones are there. That's a cute one. And last but not least, what do we have here? It says Ava. It's a silver tone, looks like a kid's necklace. Has Mickey Mouse above the, or Mickey or Minnie above the V, and then this hang tag says Disney, and I'm gonna actually put that up maybe on eBay for people that might have a daughter named Ava or one on the way. And that concludes today's video. I had some pretty cool pieces in there that I really like. I'm going to pick out my favorite right now. And I actually like that one. I should say my favorites. This one that I need to clean up. I like this one here. Of course, you know, if anything has Aurora Borealis in it, I'm going to love that. And what else do we have here? Was there anything? Oh, yes, for sure this one. If I can now untangle the mess of things that I've tangled. But this one right here, I really liked that one. And I believe, yeah, there were just tons of cool things in here. I don't want to pull them all out, but these are some of my favorites. And don't forget that the link to my Poshmark store is in the description of the video. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. See you next time.